How's everybody feeling today? I said, how's everybody feeling tonight? Come on. There we go. All right, all right. Welcome everybody to Open Mic Night here at the Grand Opera House. My name is Anthem. I will be your host with the most for tonight. And today we have a lot of performances today, a lot of performers that signed up today, and more that just came through actually. Over 20 plus, actually, which is like probably the most we've had so far. So I want to give you guys a round of applause for the support, first of all, before we start. I always say this is for the community, and this open mic night would not be a thing without the performers at the heart of it all. So I'm going to thank you all for that. Just a quick, just some things to keep in mind of throughout the night. So we have the card bar, which is what I like to call it back there, because they don't take cash, they take cards. So it's the card bar. Make sure you guys get acquainted with that. If you want to support the Grand directly to themselves, you can go back there, get a snack, get a drink, whatever you guys like. Feel free to support them. And we also have a sign-up sheet here. We have a mailing list for people who want to know more about the open mic nights. If you guys want to stay in touch, know when the next event is, feel free to make sure that you guys sign up here. We have all the information available to you once we get your information and all that. So. And then also we're giving away 15% off coupons for Chelsea's Tavern across the street. If you guys are familiar with the restaurant, you know they have some pretty good eats. But if not, definitely make sure that you guys go over there and support them as well. 15% off tonight, any meal you want. So yeah, you can talk to Eric right here in the grand shirt over there in the corner. Make sure you speak to him if you want that 15% off coupon for tonight. But yes, with that being said, we're going to get things started here. As I said, we have 20 plus performers, so I'm starting a bit more earlier tonight. And just to, again, just further housekeep with some more rules or some guidelines, as I like to say. We're going to try to keep every performance shorter this time around. I want to make sure we get everybody's time, respect the artists that come through, that signed up ahead of time. So we're going to limit it to one performance per person, if that's okay with everybody. So. But I'm going to just warm up the mic a little bit. I'm not going to do too many things here. I'm going to start off with just two poems, and then we'll start off with the actual list for tonight. So here we go.
Hey, can I interject something real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Next month, March 13th, Open Mic Night will be on the stage.
Yes.
So our first time on the big stage. So next month, you sign up and you come and perform.
Please do, please do. So we're going to definitely kick it up a notch next month. We're going to be on the stage. It's going to be an exciting time. So please look out for that. With that being said, I'm going to start off with this piece here. A lot of new faces here also as well. Some that I might not have seen in a while, some new faces, some familiar faces. Again, thank you all for the support. I'm going to do this quick introduction poem called Also Known As. Here it is. Hi, my name is, well, I go by many. Self-proclaimed Anthem, the lyrical performer, also known as your best friend's best friend, your boy in that one class, be it science, English, or math, the light-skinned rebel and older brother of two, her favorite lookalike twin and a family member to him, her, or you. I'm also known as the urban poet, Mr. Broke Yet Woke, starter of the party and every bad joke, also known as the lyrical prodigy, class cipher, poem writer, freedom seeker, and life provider, son to a mother, child of God, and soon to be the greatest of all time. Even then, despite the odds, I'm at war with myself, and in my mind, I'm also known as nobody. Even with a birth certificate, state ID, and names I've stated, I still simply cannot tell you who I am outside of my given identity, for I'm also known as a man defined by his experiences, not by character. Wandering in a space of never knowing how to feel in my skin, with my soul controlled by forces outside of my very being. To you, I am who you made me to be, and I identify with it as my only face. What a disgrace, becoming the very thing they say as I emulate and imitate. Yet it masks me from looking inward to find self-discovery while I chase life. Because this nobody just wants to be somebody, at least for himself. Not for you, him, her, or anybody else. If I am nobody, I'd rather be nobody for nobody. I face myself with this light I keep because really, I'm also known as a man with high hopes and a key to change the world. Bettering myself by bettering others. It gains my humanity, and I find a thrill, a rush, a synergetic chill. It's not pathetic, synthetic, don't you get it? This makes me known as not as your story, but a mere sympathizer who's sympathetic. It seems pathetic to think that, well, I'm okay with your labels, whether good or bad, but they don't tell my whole story. Really, it's more fable than nonfiction. Who says you're the author of my book, the controller of my character? I write my future with this pen and pad, so take a look as I create my destiny, displaying another version of myself, one that is comfortable with his identity, declaring that I'm also known as a man in search of himself. Within a world that leaves me cold, confused, and counted out, I remain calm, cool, collected, recollect and project my past life and make it new. Foresee my dreams played out on life's stage, until my character behind the scene becomes truth. Persona become personified. My will to live grows stronger than my will to survive. No longer becoming a puppet on your pedestal. I can see clearly against my pupils with my eyes wide open. So I look to myself and proclaim my name and say, I'm also known as more. More than just a title. More than a single story, more than who you think of me to be, more than the emotion you feel, more than the waves in the ocean, more than the earth has trees, more than the sand on a beach, more than the stars that the universe keeps. I run deeper and faster than any eye could ever see. Amongst my victories and defeat, I'm also known as me. A title all mine with greatness intertwined, that is uniquely free. Thank you. All right, this next piece and this last piece I'm gonna do before we call up the first person. How many of y'all know it's Black History Month? That should be everybody. Everybody's hand should be up in the, thank you. All right, awesome. So it's Black History Month. I wrote this piece a while ago, around the same time I wrote this first piece, which is when I arrived around the time in Delaware. So fun fact, I've been hosting for around since October 2017, so you do the math. And that was around the time I wrote that poem. And this poem I wrote around that time too, but I've since updated it. And I wanted to because I feel as if, Black History Month is so important. I wanted to go back and reconnect to those older pieces I wrote in celebration of that. So this one is entitled Black is Beautiful. I used to be afraid of the dark until I saw its true colors. No more childhood scares of the night. The crevices of the dark sky can exert some of life's greatest achievements, give birth to new hope, ignite candles with the strength of forest fires, new ambitions never seen before. Before it was weaponized, demonized, villainized from the colonized. But next to the light, it shares a common side to the common eyes. So recognize it without time. Not just a collection of 28 days, 672 hours over the span of 40,000 minutes, and not 2 million seconds sooner. This dynasty surpasses time itself and makes its infinite mark in a myriad of stars where time stands still and remains in motion as the words flow from tongue to young to everyone to hear. Truly, with no speculation, Black is beautiful. The darkness we share follows us all, like the shadow we create or the brightness on your phone to the shade of the moon. It lingers on forever and holds us tight, never letting go. Watch as it becomes a part of our collective humanity, shifting, shaping, creating space for any one of our backgrounds to bask in. Isn't it beautiful? Yet, two stories collide. Never deny both sides of the same line. Within our collective struggle that ruffles our dark-turned pages from ages of troubles, we hustle and bustle toward a greater power that enables a people to move mountains, turn pain and angst into an endless flame, bring about change in the strangest of ways, see hate fade so the night can bring about a brand new day. Underdog with the upper hand, see our darker hues shine in their own light. Our children of color radiate like stars, shine forever in a void that opposes their skin. Can't fail in seeing that in the mere vastness of it all is a celestial body where we stand strong, sealed and survive in a solar system where we make a crescendo of constellations and scream to the universe, Black is beautiful. I say it again and again and again. Black is beautiful. Look around and be reminded that we all, every creed and being we face, share this earth and the space surrounding it, burning the candles of our brightness, all one and the same. So with grace I say, I am no longer afraid, for the darkness has shown me its true colors. Its shades and hues reflect a story unseen, a delight to the eyes. Proudly I proclaim again and again and again, Black is beautiful, and so are you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to move over here, go to my computer, and see who the first person is that we're going to call up, because I didn't prep before this, so that's on me. We're going to go over here now. Test, test. Ooh, here we go. This is the sensitive mic right here. All right, test, test. All right, so coming up first, just going in order. I'm going to go in order from the sign-up sheet, and then I'm going to refer to my email. So if you emailed me, I'm going to be kind of be going back and forth a little bit, but I'm going to be referring mostly and mainly to the sign-in sheet that I have in front of me right here from the sign-ups on Google Forms. So first coming on up is Tammy Walker. Is Tammy Walker in the building? Is there a Tammy Walker? All right, we're going to keep it moving. No Tammy Walker. All right, coming up next is, let's see. Oh, Ray and Jaden. Ray and Jaden. Is Ray, where's, I see you guys had signed up on the thing for the 21st. Is that? Just for this? Okay, never mind. All right. They'll be taking pictures of some of you guys as well performing, getting some candid photos. So if you guys also want to get some professional photography photos along with you before you leave, make sure to talk to Ray and Jada before you guys leave. So, all right. Let's see. All right, gonna keep going. We got. I'm just gonna read the social media @ It's at QVHVD. Is that somebody in the room? Are they in the room? No, I don't see like a full name here. At DJ Gucci Money. That's what it says. At DJ Gucci Money. Is that person here? All right. Now we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it moving then. All right. All right. Here we go. Is a Rob and Ashley Jansen. All right. Awesome. Rob and Ashley, everybody. Make some noise as they come up to the stage. Again, I also want to just reiterate one last time, one performance per person or per act. And we will have time toward the end for an open mic portion. So if you want to come back and perform, or if you haven't performed and you're inspired to, you will have that opportunity as well. But Rob and Ashley Jansen, everybody. No problem. This mic or that mic? That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Right on ahead.
Okay, hi everyone. So nice to see you. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm just so thrilled that there's an open mic happening here. So this is a poem that I've been working on, and I just feel blessed to share it and learn from all of you how it's doing. This is called The Original Love Poem. This poem knows where you live. This poem has gone days without food. This poem wept in the desert. This poem keeps insomniacs company. This poem is fluent in every language, including deer, wolf, raven, and whale. This poem is hung over. This poem is faithful to change. Remember that. This poem is faithful to change. This poem burps and farts. This poem has 5 tattoos. This poem would rather be barefoot. This poem howls. This poem's praise song makes the gods blush. This poem is the oldest lullaby. This poem smells of cigarettes, salt, and sweet grass. This poem doesn't give a shit about the speed limit. This poem tastes like a spoonful of honey. This poem sings harmony with every sacred text. This poem was there when the Big Bang was a big breath. This poem doesn't owe you a dime. This poem would take a bullet for you. This poem stops time. Each dark night and every golden day, season after season, shivering, sweating, rain-soaked and wonder-lit, this poem composts death. This poem is dazzling in its reach. This poem is naked and unashamed. This poem is an anthem of belonging. This poem is 4 words. You are not alone. Thank you.
Make some noise again for Ashley, everybody. Again, make some noise. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. You guys are a wonderful crowd. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, coming on to the stage next is another a favorite of mine, actually, and I'm glad that this person was actually able to come through and support. We've been talking about this for a while now, and I'm glad that this person in particular is able to, come through and just be a continuous support at the open mic scene here, has been here for a couple of the shows, and I'm glad that again, support has continued. So with all that out of the way, I want to say, please give a round of applause for Mick Shante, everybody. Where's Mick? Mick Shante, everybody? She just has to leave. Oh, okay, so she'll probably be back. All right. All right, well, then we'll just keep it moving, All right. Is Rob C. Here? Is there Rob? No Rob. All right, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it moving. All right. William, Joe, Mikey, and Zamir. All listed down as this on one. No. All right, we're going to keep it going then. All right. Diamond. Is there a Diamond here? Is there Diamond? Calling for Diamond. All right, we're going to keep it going. All right. Jasmine. Is there a Jasmine in the audience? Jasmine in the audience. No Jasmine. All right. Don't mind him. He's just my son. Don't worry about him. All right, well, coming up next on the list, I know he's here, definitely. DSP and Marty, everybody. DSP and, or is it just DSP? Just DSP. I saw your name on there too. I was just calling the names out. That's all. All right, make some noise. DSP coming on up, everybody.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings. How's everyone? My pleasure to be here with everyone. Want to thank our brother Anthem for what he does, putting this together, and doing what he does, puts a lot of work into this. Want to give it to him. Want to also give it up for you coming out to support him, because without you coming out to support brother Anthem, he can't do what he does. So praise to everybody here, all positive energy. My name is DSP. That's an acronym that I use when I'm on stage. My name is Barry Merrill. But the acronym I use, DSP, is an acronym I think that fits you as well as me. And as I say and do what I do, I think you'll all agree. We're all in this thing together. We're all part of this human race. It shouldn't be a race because we're all part of one existence, so it shouldn't be a race in the first place. I say that to say that there's morality issues, ethnic issues, sensuality issues, but the problem is there's no spiritual issue. We're not spiritually connected as people. That spiritual disconnection is the reason why negativity is a reflection of everything that we see today. So if we can just find a way to negate that, we can do positive things. And that's exactly what DSP stands for. The D is for doing, the S is for something, and the P is for positive. If we all do something positive every time we wake up, every day we live, thinking of doing something positive when you wake up and get out of bed, just think how negativity just going to fall down. So everybody in this room, DSP. That's why I use the term DSP. I have my own company, Sway LLC, Creative Services, Community Services. You can find me, Barry Merrill. I'm on Facebook, as well as you can find me on Instagram, DSP7895. My works are on there. I'm a spoken word artist, a motivational speaker, and I love my people. I have a new piece I want to share, and I hope y'all like it. Got to switch my glasses. I got reading glasses and I got driving glasses. Put these on. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all like this. The title of this piece is Make Love Bear. Let's make love bear. Let's make love bear. No, I do not want to sex you. No, I want to create love as I make love to you. I want to undress you. Totally enjoying loving you and you totally enjoying loving me. Just think how more erotic, how more exotic it could be. But first, undress for me. Bare your inner self, the naked truth, the hopes and fears of your youth. The world's concerns were of no consequence during your times of innocence. Undress for me, exposing your pure, sweet nectar that your soul has captured. Bear to me all the lies that you've received and the empty encounters. I know you possess no pretense. Unwittingly, you have been fooled by pretenders you shared your feelings with. You've offered love, but what has your love been receiving? Surely it has not received its gift. Deemed as unworthy, imposters have come through as actors. You offering them opportunity to be factors in a special love. You are so beautiful. There are no comparisons to this love. None could ever come to match it. That's exactly why I've come through to catch it. You opened your pathway and I'm blessed to come through. Your love is my ocean and I rest upon your shores. Your possessive waves of affection and your sturdy currents of compassion are continually flowing. Your radiant satisfaction emanates reactions deeper than the ocean's floor. I shall navigate through any turbulence, the sudden winds of change to rearrange your peace. That shall cease. Release any inhibitions. Your love deserves no alterations, no restrictions. My pleasure is to supply all your spirit may need with your permission. I wish to be major in life, offering you more than just sexual gratification, although that's a great sensation. Whenever you're in, I'm ready, all in, no hesitation. All type of romantic manifestations. Relax, allow your mind and your body and take this holiday and vacation. The world's problems will always be waiting. No sense in letting any nonsense society can dispense interfere with this love that we hold so fiercely. Love is beautiful when shared and not controlled. Love is to undress, exposing the beauty our Creator has given us to mold. Undress for me. Let's make love bare. Thank you.
Look, I try not to be biased. I really do. But there's a reason why he's one of my favorites. So give a round of applause for DSP. Thank you so much. Coming up next to the stage, just going through the list here, we have, I don't think that they're here yet, is Carlin Hertz. Carlin Hertz here. Is there a Carlin Hertz? Or C? All right. Let's see here. All right, keep going. All right. Shovana. All right, Shovana's coming on up next to the stage, everybody. Make some noise.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Good. So my name is Shavana Counsel, and I'm a makeup artist as well as a couples counselor. And this segment is called Celebrating the Journey of Love. There's a great deal of pain circulating among people. A lot of people who don't care for love or simply don't know how to love. By raise of hands, how many singles do I have in the room? Okay. If I can ask you, what do you like to do for self-care? Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that for you. Somebody raise their hands over. Okay, what do you like to do for self-care? Okay. 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 Now I ask that because I want you guys to stay true to yourself. Sometimes we get into a relationship and we lose ourselves, but it starts now. Your healing journey and the things that you know about who you are, all that starts now, so you can love the next person on a greater level. Now, how many couples do I have in the room? Okay. How long have you guys been together? 10 years. Okay. Name one thing that you love about her. Oh, okay. And then same for you. What's one thing you love about him? Mm, okay. Who was another couple? Right here? Okay. What's one thing you love about him? Mm-hmm. Mm, okay. How about you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I ask that because I want you guys to continue to choose your partner. Sometimes we get inside of a relationship and we get too comfortable and we don't continue to say what we love about them. We don't continue to put them first. So I want you to continue to start doing that so your partner won't feel unloved. By raise of hands, how many of us has gotten hurt before? How many of us have ever wanted to give up on love? Mhm. So I want to say we have this one thing in common, and that is we are born to love. It's essential for our emotional well being. So don't lose sight of that. If you've been hurt, Don't give up on love. Don't let someone take the beauty of that out of you. If you have unhealed trauma, get help so you can love yourself and the people around you properly. There's a famous quote by John Updike, and I want you to repeat it with me. We are most alive when we are in love. So one more time. We are most alive when we are in love. And again, my name is Shavonna Council, and you can find me on Instagram or YouTube, and that's at Couples Cleanse. So couples_cleanse. Thank you.
And that was Siobhan, everybody. Make some noise, also known as Couples Cleanse. See, with this setting here, you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you'll find or what you'll see. You know, we've had people do just speeches before. We've had people do motivational speeches of that nature, right? We've had, obviously, singers, performers, all kinds of talents. But this is a space of, as I say with every open mic, inclusivity, of positivity, right? We want people to come in and show their talent. We want people to show off who they are, right? Or more simply, their truth, right? And that was truth right there in front of us right there today, as well as the other performances and more of them we're going to see. So thank you. Another round of applause for Shavonna again. And all right, coming on next to the stage. Let's see, is there a, sorry if I butcher this name, Una Campanelli and Charles Norris? All right, no okay. Let's see. IBD man, I know he's here. IBD. All right, coming on up. Make some noise. First time here at the show.
Hello, everyone. I'll be reading from my book, I See You. And guess what? The title of the poem is I See You. I'm going to take my glasses off because I don't need it for reading. I see you in the streets and in buildings so tall that you appear to be faceless. I see you up close and personal, a hair away from a touch. I've seen the parts of you that you did not leave at home. I've seen the extrovert and experienced the person who wants to be left all alone. I see you begging for attention, not to mention the many ways that you plead for your needs, sometimes very subtle, and sometimes engaging in violent rebuttals. Blind eyes do not see you. Seeing eyes do not care. They do not realize that everyone we meet is a reflection of our possibilities. So they just stare into an empty space and hope that you do not turn your face in a way that your eyes have to recognize their presence. But I see you. Thus I I laugh with you. I cry with you. I fuss with you. I have fun with you. I love you. I despise you. And I celebrate your life, and I celebrate your death. But when I interact with you, at least most of the times, I know Father is provided to understand myself. I see you because you are what I was, what I am, or what I could be. I see you when I look at me. Yes, when I look at me, I see every one of you. Thank you.
That was IBD, man. Thank you so much. Make some noise. Ooh, here we go. All right, just gonna keep going through the list here, and then I'll go back and see if any new folks that came through, if I missed them, if they need to come forward to the stage. So let's see, is G Rivera here? Is there G Rivera? G Rivera. All right. All right, let me kind of climb back up to the top here. Let's see, is, okay, I know, not yet. Rob C, is Rob C here? No Rob C. All right, again, William Joe, Mikey, and Zamir. No, okay. Just want to make sure I get the people who need to come on up, who register, come on up. Diamond, again, Diamond, is there Diamond? No. All right. Jasmine, is there Jasmine? All right, gonna keep it moving, Let's see, Carlin Hertz, is Carlin Hertz here? Is there Carlin Hertz? All right. Let's see, Aaliyah, is there an Aaliyah here? I think I might have skipped that. Is there an Aaliyah here? No Aaliyah, all right, let's see. All right, B. Roy. B. Roy is in the building. All right, come on forward now. Make some noise for B. Roy coming on up.
Yo, how y'all doing? Lovely. All right. This is not my first rodeo. I've been here before. Shout out Chris Anthem. Shout out everybody in the building. B. Roy, you can find me on all platforms. I'm going to be rapping for you guys today. I'm doing this off of my latest project, the Royalty Tape Volume 2. It's a sequel to my first project I ever released 3 years ago. I'm going to be doing this song called Hanya Trips. It's basically like a tribute from when I just came back from Greece. So there's going to be a lot of imagery, going to be a lot of, punchlines, bars, things of that nature, and a little bit of storytelling. So hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. On your trip. Just came back from Greece. Yeah. Look. Travel across the globe, taking Hanya trips. Rapping with my brother about designer fits. Can't believe we made it, this is real as it gets. Feels like paradise, you know a nigga can't forget. Layover flight from Athens, felt like a private jet. Me and fam moving packs, looking like a set. Hard to move without a favor, gotta pay your debt. Shorty tried to bitch at me, I had to go reset. I always rap about my life, but still nobody knows. If you really took a look, you see my heart was shown. Always sipping liquor, never really on Patron. Our generation, fuck, you know we always on our phone. Greece taught me a lot, you know you gotta have some patience. Enjoy the little things, you know you gotta stay gracious. Always networking, always building new relations. I try to stay reserved, but lately I've been feeling vacant. The new motto I'm hearing lately is that we outside. Always on our bullshit until the sunrise. Always manifest, one day I will be televised. I hope it's faster than 5 years before the plane arrives. Rode the sailboat, you know I took a lot of pics. I'm trying to paint a picture, one day we can reminisce. I know by the time I leave, I know that you'll be missed. It's not goodbye forever, but you know I am dismissed. Travel across the globe, taking Hanya trips. Rapping with my brother about designer fits. Can't believe we made it, this is real as it gets. Feels like paradise, you know a nigga can't forget. Layover flight from Athens, felt like a private jet. Me and fam moving packs, looking like a set. Hard to move without a favor, gotta pay your debt. Shorty tried to bitch at me, I had to go reset. Switch up the flow, cause I'm the go for real. How you say you go, but you ain't 97, hope for real. Swear to God I'm different, like my views is on the boat for real. If they block you from your growth, then you can let it go for real. Never in the field, I'm in that ring looking like Holyfield. Moving quick and moving swift, I'm looking like I rain a drill. Running every track is like a race and I'm just up the hill. The range ain't the same, so make sure that you can get enough to fill. Like Benadryl, I try to skip the talking, we gon' move the needle in this shit. Hanya is a beauty like my girl, cause she knows she the shit. I know you make me mad, but I show love right until I rip. Fucking up my vibe whenever last, I get over quick. You do me wrong, I call you weird and then I just go live with it. Swear I keep it simple, if you mad, I guess the shoe you fit. In the with a bang, I'm never lacking on my benefits. In the with a bang, I'm never lacking on my benefits for real. Travel across the globe, taking Hanya trips. Rapping with my brother about designer fits. Can't believe we made it, this is real as it gets. Feels like paradise, you know a nigga can't forget. Layover flight from Athens, felt like a private jet. Me and fam moving packs, looking like a set. Hard to move without a favor, gotta pay your debt. Shorty tried to bitch at me, I had to go reset. Yeah. Everybody, that was Hanya Trips on the Royalty Tape Volume 2. Again, you can look me up on all platforms. B_Roy, B__Roy, everywhere on Instagram. Thank you.
Again, that was B. Roy. Everybody make some noise. All right. Just gonna keep the list going. Let's see. Ethan Davis. All right, here we go. We got E. Davis coming on up, man. Make some noise.
You good. So my name is Ethan Davis. My Instagram is _EDavis13. That's on Instagram, TikTok, and all that. Right now, I'm going to be doing a cover of Tennessee Whiskey. I used to spend my nights out in a ballroom. Liquor was the only love I known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. 'Cause you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Yeah, yours is smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Yours is sweet as strawberry wine. Yours is warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. 'Cause you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That was Tennessee Whiskey again. My Instagram and TikTok is _eDavis13. Thank you all for
Round of applause again for E. Davis, everybody. Round of applause. Thank you, man. Thank you. Like I said, you never know what you're going to see. You never know what you're going to find here at the open mic nights. It's amazing to see the level of performance and talent and skill that everybody here has. With that going forward, though, we still got some more talent. We still got a whole lot more skill left to share in the room. How's everybody feeling tonight, by the way? All right, all right. All right, again, I just want to say thank you guys again for sticking around and supporting. We're going to keep it moving. The next performer we have on the list, another personal favorite of mine. I'm not even going to say anything else. Give a round of applause for MJ, or MJ, everybody. Make some noise for MJ coming forward to the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna sing I'd Rather Go Blind by originally Etta James, but I'm gonna sing Beyonce's version. All right, calm down. Something told me it was over when I saw you and her talking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking around, ooh, I would rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, child. No. Ooh, I was just sitting here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace, yeah. When a reflection in a glass that I held to my lips, now baby, reveal these tears that are on my face. And baby, than to see you walk away from me, yeah. Hey, hey, and baby, 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 I'd rather be blind, boy. Hey, hey. That's it.
It was MJ, everybody. Make some noise for MJ. All right, all right. All right, we're going to bring it back. We're going to introduce the next performer, because this list is still long, guys, and I'm telling you, this is a night. This is a great night. Thank you, son. This is a good night. This is a great night. We have so many people here from all over, from places of just different various towns, and I'm glad that we are here tonight with underneath this roof at the Grand Opera House of all places to share it. Means a lot to me, so I wanted to say thank you again. I'm switching the list over to the email side of things now. We'll probably come back to the other list if time permits, but I want to make sure we get as many people, because I see some of the people on the email list that are here, so we got to give them their time. So coming up next to the stage that I know is here, that has been waiting patiently and very long, one of the first attendees here tonight. Glad that he's here. He's got a new poem for us, so please give a round of applause for Tom Loper, everybody. Make some noise.
What's that? Lefty Lucy?
Lefty Lucy, righty tighty.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I missed a couple of open mics. So, yeah, it's nice to be back. Tom Loper, I still have a book on Amazon.com. If anyone is interested, they can just type in T.E. Loper in Google, and it should come up right at the top. It's called A Spring of Roses. It's just a little chapbook of 21 older poems. I'm working on a newer book of some of my newer, longer stuff. But tonight, first I have to remind you, or maybe some of you know, how much a dollar could buy in the 60s. For the younger folk, a dollar could buy quite a bit. This is called habit. My dad had king-size Kents, 2 or 3 packs a day, healthy smokes, filtered, he'd say. At 12 years old, he'd send his only son to run 3 blocks to Beck's, $1 in hand. I'd take the change and buy a tasty cake, a green or red Ratfink ring, and a high flyer balsa wood glider. Tear a hole and gently remove the delicate, untried wings. Slide them through the tight slot of the fragile frame. Anxiously adjust before the first flight, then release to unknown heights. We are born on the breath of time. Too soon, leave the green or red talisman behind. I watch as gliders gyre before a blue and infinite sky, my brittle youth, my oblivious youth. I close my eyes and clearly see that burgeoning sky bought by a habit, but not my father's chair, veiled in silver smoke. I see Mr. Beck's smile, but not my father's face. Feel the soft pack like a friendly, familiar grip, but not my father's touch. Hear the cellophane crinkling, but not my father's laughter. A glint of light off the wrapper, but not the spark in my father's eyes, the rise and fall of all those planes, but not my father falling to the floor. 10 cents spent on floating joy, and each dime meant a week, a month, a year lost.
Tom Loper, everybody. Again, make some noise. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for reading that. We're going to keep it flowing just a bit. We're going to change it up somewhat. Coming up to the stage is a good friend of mine. Met him a while back during one of the shows, and I'm glad that he's still around. He's continuing to be here and just give you his raw talent and share his truth as well. So without further ado, give a round of applause for my guy, Daryl. Coming on up to the stage, everybody.
Candy girl. That's enough. That's enough. A little Donny Osmond. What do you say? One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. No, give me one more chance before you give up on love. Wait a minute. Not yet, not yet. Let's get the party started, right? Let's get the party started quickly, right? All right, all right. Angelo, give me a beat. You know what I like. Molinary Groove, right on. Pieces of a Dream by Molinary Groove. The Philly touch. I'm going to try something new I haven't tried before. In the place, there's a place to be. Everybody in the place, take a lesson from me. I'm a guaranteed member, and I'm known all around. Some people say I'm the James Brown, and all I want to do is just enjoy myself. And I want you to do nothing less. I want you to enjoy your night, enjoy your food. Everybody get back in the groove. We're gonna do it one time. We're gonna do it this time. We're gonna do it one time. We're gonna do it this time. Break through the barriers, don't let them get you down. Everybody come on, stand around. Enjoy yourself so much till it drops nuts. I'm just freestyling up here. None of this is pre-recorded. But the old head still got it. Setting the stage for the young people in a positive manner. For everybody, somebody, everybody scream. Somebody say ho! Say ho, ho! Jam, jam! Jam, jam! To the rhythm of the beat, cause it sounds so sweet. Everybody knows that I'm light on my feet. Like Muhammad Ali. Don't forget, Sugar Ray, you see. Murder don't rain, go crazy. All these rappers go pages. Got a life to live. Everybody knows the showbiz. They know it when they see it. They've been there through the gritty. Everybody knows woods are out there. Come on, come on. Beware. I'm getting tired. Heard about name. I'm gonna sit on down. So enjoy the night. Relax yourself. So I got something for the best. When the music stops, I got something for you. Everything, work it down. Yeah, this is a little something that I wrote. I struck this from Michael Jackson and his date to the Grammy Awards, Miss Brooke Shields, and his best friend, Emmanuel Lewis. Give me a chance to catch my breath again, and I'll, without any further ado, I'll say, okay, whoo, let me take a breath. Oh. Ain't what I used to be.
Can I get a bottle of water from the card bar, please?
Whoa. Why don't you take a sip of Pepsi? Maybe that'll help. Appreciate it. Ooh, I know how this comedian feel now, but they get on stage and they have to have a drink. Here we go. Acapella. I asked my lady to a Saturday dance. I said, if you go with me, we don't have to dance. We can sit and have a Pepsi. It's refreshing and it's so unique. Cool. You having a tasty Pepsi. It don't matter if you're black or white. Pepsi. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Give it up for Daryl, everybody, in the Pepsi remix. Give it up for Daryl. Love it. I love it. All right. Let's see here. Coming up next to the stage, we're going to switch it up. Miss Lorraine McMillan. Miss Lorraine McMillan, everybody. Show some more love and applause. Make some noise. Give it up for Lorraine, everybody. Again, make some noise for Lorraine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Coming up next to the stage, let's see, we have, oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Coming on up next to the stage, and again, I just want to make sure everybody knows we are keeping it one act per performer, so we can try to move on to the open mic portion. We want to make sure we keep it short. So we have so many signups. Is Lennon Davis here? Lennon Davis. Is there a Lennon Davis? All right. Let's see, again, Carlin Hertz. I know that was the person also on the email list as well, just making sure. Carlin Hertz. All right. I know he's here. I'm looking right at him. Without further ado, no introduction needed. White Tiger Lover Boy coming up to the stage. Make some noise.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. You reminded me of Double Dutch Bus by Frankie Smith. That was that vibe. But for the people that don't know me, my name is White Tiger Lover Boy. I'm a singer, I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, I'm everything. Out of Delaware, and today I'm performing a song that I was gonna do last time, but we were just doing one. So This song is about my dad, and it's very it's a very negative song, but a beautiful thing came out of it. Actually, I actually now more or less have a relationship with him, but you know, he kind of just he did some things that I just spent 9 years just resenting him and just could not forgive him. But then I had a conversation with somebody that he was just like, man, he could die tomorrow and you would never be able to say like how you feel. So the next day I literally called him. I was like, hey, and just laid it all out. I hung up. I didn't even let him talk because he had 9 years to say something. And then he reached out like it was like the day after, and then we had a conversation. Now we're cool, I guess. No, we are. I'm cool. I'm a lot happier in life. So yeah, this song's about that. I've only performed this song one other time, so still kind of new at this one. Why'd you leave when you had everything? Raised me up to only bring long-time pain and suffering. You might not be happy with how I put this. I never thought I could do this, but I have to tell you the way it is. How can I be yourself, taking advantage of someone else? Fuck me over, but you can't tell. I really hope that you're sitting out, or at least that's what you live in. You love yourself more than who you live with. Could never act like you care. My whole mind's shattered, I can't share. Your life is fucking pathetic. I can't believe that this is really genetic. I'm nothing like you. Say it's not your fault, I fucking despise you. You're happy with your decisions. Maybe explain yourself with precision. Empathy and love is what you're missing. I don't see love the same, I'm liking kisses. She won't love me cause I'm broken, all because you were chosen. Going back on your loved ones. Now we see who's the coldest. You altered my heart. Never had a connection, so we drift apart. From ashes to tears, we could never restart. Why'd you leave when you had everything? Oh my God. I meant to get through that whole song, but I named it The Way It Is because I just felt a certain way for so long, and it's like when I finally told him, and I mean, the conversation was hard, but it was just like, that's the way it is. What you did, you know, these are the consequences to your actions, and it's just like no one's really told you the way it is because he's just so hurt, he doesn't think that he's capable of hurting anybody else. Whew. But all right, yeah. That's my song for right now. My name is White Tiger Loverboy. You can find me on Instagram, WTLV989. I appreciate Anthem for having this space for everybody.
That was White Tiger Loverboy. Everybody make some noise again. Before I introduce this last person that's on the list, and then we'll take a quick intermission and then go into the open mic portion. I just want to say I definitely I share the same sentiment with you. You said 9 years ago. On May 11th, which is ironic because that's my dad's birthday, it'll be 9 years for me since I left where I was with him originally and I started my new life here. And there's a lot of stuff that I had left behind. Similar, I feel the same way with you. And this isn't something I really talk about a lot, but it is. I did write a song about it years ago. It's called Dad Died, not in a literal sense, but in a more metaphorical sense. So I feel you on that. And I just say keep discovering your journey with that and try to do the best you can to mend that relationship because I'm still trying my best too. So I really understand what you're going through, man. But it takes a lot of power. It takes a lot of heart, right, to stand up here and to do something like that. And I say that because you do a lot of performances that really stick out in my mind, man. And this is another one of them. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Love it, man. So this last performance, I met this dude at another event that I was actually the feature of a few weeks ago. And he seems like a really, really nice guy, really awesome guy, love of the arts, love for poetry. He has a whole book out. I'm sure he'll talk about it as well. And I'm excited to bring him up here for the first time here at the Grand. So give a round of applause for our last artist on the list, Phil Linz, everybody. Phil coming down. Make some noise.
Good crowd. How we doing here? All right, I met Anthem last week at Second Saturday. Second Saturday is the longest poetry reading in Delaware. It's been going on for 40 years. And we just moved to another space. March is going to be on Zoom. And from then on, it's going to be at Galuccio's restaurant, which is a fun place to be. Can you hear me? Cool, thank you. One poem. I self-published 8 little chapbooks, then finally put them together in this big old book, Chapbooks Collected Poems. This is Barnes & Noble poem for Erica. When I'm blocked, I come here, though blocked gives too much credit to the fact that I'm simply not writing. But I like it here, though the air conditioning is on too high for this damp August night. Like a gambler wearing the same lucky t-shirt, or choosing the same dealer or the same amount to bet, or noting the position of the moon or the stars with the proper hexagram of the I Ching. There was a dry spell for months. The poems were stuck. I was between jobs and she was in my life, and the writing wasn't happening. At the Barnes & Noble in Princeton, I wanted it so much. I thought of the death exercise and tried to write of it. I became empty. I just let the words flow. I sipped at my coffee and wrote and read and reread and corrected, and I wasn't even creating it. It was just, the poem was just happening, and I was just there. My hand moving with the moving pen, the black ink, the words appearing on the white paper, the coffee being sipped, the air conditioning still on too high. And when it was finished, there was a poem. Not a finished poem, no, not yet, but a good first draft, and it looked like a poem, and it sounded and felt like a poem, and I knew it was a poem, and goddamn it, I cried. Don't know from relief or ego, or just the goddamn getting it out, but I did weep. And now that poem's around and about and living its own life, and it's okay. And I had that experience one day between jobs, the Barnes & Noble in Princeton, a late Thursday afternoon, July, a couple of years ago. So now I leave the Paramount Theater in Peekskill after the excellent but ill-advised gambling movie with all the energy and excitement and anxiety of the addict. And no, I don't aim my car for the Connecticut casinos, but rather for the B&N in Cortland, that rare spot in northern Westchester where at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night I can get a coffee and look at books by Frank O'Hara and Robert Bly and Donald Hall. And I order the large coffee and find the empty table in the back. I pull out the tools of the writer, and I just let the words flow. The coffee's good, but the AC is still on too high. It's an honest poem. It's okay. It's what I do. Barnes & Noble poem. Guys, please face.
All right, that was Phil Linz. Everybody gonna make some noise for Phil, and also for Second Saturday Poets. Y'all gotta come out to Second Saturdays, guys. I was there as a featured artist this month. Totally blew me away with the support that they have. Like, that crowd out there, an amazing crowd. And I want to say thank you, Phil, again. And thank you to everybody who signed up and performed. Give yourselves a round of applause for those that performed and were on the list. We will have an open mic portion in just a few minutes, but I want to end off the list with just two pieces of my own in response to White Tiger Lover Boys, and then also just something to sort of like the duality of that, to sort of to better that, to have a stance of affirmation. But this is an excerpt. As I said, I wrote a song called Dad Died, and this is an excerpt from that. And then this is like my first time really performing this, maybe in years or ever. I don't know. I don't think I've actually performed Dad Died now that I think about it. So this is an excerpt of that. You can find my song of this, like this song, on my Spotify. More of that later, but this is an excerpt, the first verse of that. Ever since a young age, I looked to you as a man of example, but you painted a dark rage and it sits still onto my lifelong mantle. As the years burn like a page, feelings grow deep and burn off as a candle. These emotions are center stage and it takes place, yet my heart cannot handle thinking of you. All I ever wanted was to see you at your fullest, but all you ever did was shoot me down. So really, I'm taking the bullet on top of it all. I can see all of the worst in you. All of your hatred is cursing you, but you would never change, never improve. Now your hatred is burning you. How do I remember you? Apart from your negative influence, a kid looking up, getting into it, but I should have known what you've been doing. Hurting, lying, scheming, blaming me when you still losing. Putting that fear in my spirit, was scared to get near to you when you was ruthless, abusing my life. Never did know who I was, hard for me to really see, hard for me to really be free. Really was hard to be me, was never at peace. No father figure, cause your spirit's no longer alive. These were the moments when I knew that my dad died. So that is the whole point of the song, and then largely of the mixtape that it's a part of, is looking at my past life and seeing the negative, but also seeing what came out of that, which is the positive. And as you see a lot of the songs that play through, it starts to have a more positive impact and outlook on my life as a whole. And then to counter that, I'm going to, let's see, maybe not this one. No, that wasn't. I want to counteract that with a better song if I can get one up here. This was not planned. This was not planned at all. This was not planned. This was shoddily planned. Let's see. I guess I'll do it. So this is called Reflection. I'm gonna just do an excerpt of Reflection. Here we go. Take me back to the day when I discovered my voice. Started out as a squeal, turned to a loud noise. Developed from self-doubt and insecurities. Physical pain and emotional scarred injuries. Feeling barren in times where I had wished that I was never born, probably dead or never alive. Where I had felt my mere existence was simply a crime. When I committed suicide, the thoughts of suicide. But I reflected my reflection and see truth in my soul. I promise y'all that I ain't letting it go. My forever's awaiting. I'm praying it'll come up quick, so I won't have to keep battling with my what ifs or crash the window in spite of my past rejection. And since my dad died, not longing for his acceptance, silently working on his fire as I do what I love. Write the song in it for you to love yourself above. Bring it back to love myself more than I ever did. Blessed from the struggle as a young kid and with no bid. God gave me the key. For the first time in my life, I can say that I'm free. After 20 long years, I'm finally me. Got my past on my back and my heart on my dreams, feeling alive. Tell it so that the world can see. Unafraid, unashamed, and I'm letting it be.